My friends and fellow students, I am proud. Beforehand, thank you for having gathered on this wonderful day. I am very proud to see all of you, my fellow warriors, full of enthusiasm to take part in boosting our homeland. This makes me believe that Indonesia will not run out of patriots.
Indonesia is our country, where we were born and raised. It is our obligation to pay back everything this country has given to us. Love is the greatest thing that we can give in return to this beloved country. When we love something, we have this urge to take care of it and protect it from all sorts of danger. That is why love is the most important thing, the most powerful thing that can make our homeland last forever.
But love is not the only thing that we have to offer. We must also be proud of our ancestors who have fought blood and tears just for the freedom of our beloved country. Over 300 years that our nation has been in a state of peril. From the British to the Dutch, even the Japanese, our predecessors, from the kingdoms to the organized groups of scholars to guerrillas, they all have distinguished our nation from the impacts of colonization and imperialism.
It has been proved that our country has been full of resilience and patience. Love for country is not only declaring that we love Indonesia, but also putting in action. We must learn the history of our country. Learning history is a way to get to know our country better and to love it more.
We must respect its people. As we know, the people of our country come from various races, ethnicities, and religions. We must respect them regardless of their background in order to maintain the unity of Indonesia. We must use our rights and due obligations as citizens, such as participating in elections, obeying regulations, and so forth.
We must use Indonesian local products more often rather than using those of foreign in order to help develop our country's economy. And we must proudly communicate with our Indonesian language and our traditional language to help preserve them. And there must be no doubtful external notions among us, one that disturb the triumph of our beloved Pancasila.
All of this comes down to one of the ways we can preserve our country, which is our one and only Pancasila. The verses of Pancasila should be implied and be continuously fought for. Many have struggled before us just for this freedom we have right now. Often we take it for granted. We live on with our nation's hero inside our hearts, but rarely inside our minds. No matter what the tribes and religions are, don't let those differences become obstacles to unity and integrity. We must still help each other. Please help. Whether their religion is Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, Catholicism, and so on. We must continue to protect our beloved Indonesia. So keep your spirits up, because we are all milestones. At the same time, the guardians of the Indonesia as a nation. My homeland. My blood red.
My bones white.
My body and soul united.
Bhinneka Tunggal Ika.
Not just a slogan,
But a burning fire to our people's desire.
Although I may stumble and tumble, but though I will remain steadfast to reach my goal, for love of my homeland, for love of Indonesia.
They are on the loose again. They hate all but their own. They give their lives to kill us, to scatter our blood and bone, our red and our white.
To rule the world with violence is their one and only goal. To use terror is their method, is their desire for complete control.
We fight all forms of oppression, from islands far and near. Fear not that we have the passion to protect what we hold dear.
Indonesia is the only country that gives it with its whole heart and asks so very little. We always do our part.
So let's unite again to subdue our newest foe. Whatever we must do, wherever we must go.
Let's show the world once more that Indonesia is blessed with people who are heroes who meet each and every test.
Satu nusa, satu bangsa, satu bahasa kita. Tanah air pasti jaya untuk selama-lamanya. Indonesia pusaka, Indonesia tercinta, nusa bangsa dan bahasa kita bela bersama. Satu nusa, satu bangsa, satu bahasa kita. Tanah air pasti jaya untuk selama-lamanya. Indonesia pusaka, Indonesia tercinta, nusa bangsa dan bahasa kita bela bersama. Padamu negeri kami berjanji, padamu negeri kami berbakti, padamu negeri
Kami mengabdi